Hello, my name is Mars, and welcome back to I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. We're just going to get right into continuing to increase our toughness in our combat, probably by doing some farm work. Working alongside your mom is super weird. Just like she said, she doesn't go easy on you at all. Most of the time, she barely even acknowledges that you're her son. It's a little weird at first. Isn't she proud of you for following in her footsteps? Eventually, you realize that she's treating you the same as all the other agriculturalists. To your mom, that's practically a declaration of love. Nice, okay. One slot will turn cards mental. Okay. Alright, we can do a red 3 of a kind here. That's pretty good. No. That sucks. Okay, I'm gonna redraw, because that was a terrible hand. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's a 3 of a kind. Why is that better? Oh, because that makes it not a 3 of a kind anymore. Of course. Huh. Oh, that's a terrible hand, too. Let's see. Can I make this work, though? Huh. That's a little better. Maybe I'll just... You know what? No, I'm gonna redraw. Wait, what did I do? I meant to redraw. What? Why is that not working? Alright, I'll mushwood log it up. And... Okay. There we go. Okay. Wasted a lot of my stuff, but okay. I got my toughness out of it. I don't know what was going on, why I wasn't redrawing. Was it because I had all that stuff in a line? I don't know. Because I had it already all filled out, it wouldn't let me redraw. You roll out of bed at noon because you're allowed to, because it's your birthday, but also because you're exhausted. You barely slept at all last night. You've been having these nightmares since the siege, more and more every night, like they're trying to tell you something urgent. You can't make sense of any of it. All the imagery is jumbled together, all these possibilities and timelines and things that might happen. Some nights you wake up in a cold sweat, a scream already in your throat. You sit on the edge of your bed, run a hand through your hair and check your palm. A few people wished you happy birthday, but that's all. You guess you're getting older. Birthdays aren't as important as they used to be. Oh man. Right. There's gonna be a surprise birthday party waiting for you in the lounge. It was in one of your dreams. You remember it because it was one of the few ones that didn't involve people dying or the colony being destroyed. But you're so tired, do you really have to do this? Let's pretend to be surprised. As you enter the lounge, surprise! You do your very best to play along and act surprised. Woo, streamers, balloons, great. You accept their hugs and birthday wishes, trying to hide your exhausting and demurring with a few pointed, all this for me, you shouldn't have, no really. Cal brings over a holoscreen with a video call from Tammy. She looks exhausted but proud, and in her arms is a tiny little wrapped bundle of a baby. Look, Solane, Echinacea just missed your birthday by a day. You coo over the baby girl and wish Tammy a speedy recovery. She looks even more tired than you are, but everyone is healthy and happy. Especially Cal. He takes the holoscreen for a few minutes after you're done so he can obsess over Tammy's new baby, even though he's probably not supposed to be related to Echinacea. He's every bit the proud daddy. When he returns to the party, he's so happy he sounds like a total dork. He tells everyone about the new baby, beaming so proudly for Tammy that can probably take readings from Earth. Despite your exhaustion, you start to smile too. Your friends are so amazing, and they're all here because they care about you. Where's my boyfriend? If I had avoided the surprise party, would I have found him? Then you get some unexpected guests. The lounge begins to fill with Helio kids, mostly ones you don't know. The ones who usually keep to themselves and, well, don't much like your original stratospheric kids. Vase Nem are with them, his arm draped over her shoulders. Nem gives you a little wave of acknowledgement for your birthday, which earns a weird look from Vase. Hey, who invited you guys? Cal says. This is a private party. It's a public lounge. We can sit wherever we want. You guys think that just because you fell out of the sky, you're the wormhole's gift to Vertumna. We don't need you. We never needed you. All you do is make things worse, like this party. You're just a bunch of fascists, you and Loon. Alright, can I get Anemone to stop them? Hey, come on guys, cut it out, Nem says tiredly. It's Solane's birthday. Don't make it a big thing. They seem to respect her, so they back down, but not before a few parting libelous shots at Cal's parentage and alleged actions with animals. She turns to Cal and pokes her finger in his chest. You provoked them on purpose, she says angrily. I'm not your friend anymore. Don't ask me to stick up for you if you're being an asshole. Well, that was enough excitement, I think. Let's move on to the important part. Cake and presents. It's a bad omen for the rest of the year. Yes, indeed. Maybe if I had avoided the surprise party, I could have spent time with Dys. Ah, well. That would have been nice. We already gave him a gift this season. Okay. Okay, what should we do? Should we get... We almost have our bravery. Can we get our bravery up more? You know what? And since our combat is almost maxed, I think I'm actually going to switch the drone rifle back for the tase gloves. Hold on, no. I want this. Yes. I actually think that +2 bonus to physical pairs is overall better than 2 times bonus for physical pairs. Because a lot of times those pairs are just 2. Alright. Work on the farm. Alright. There's a bot. They're so cute. They can't talk. Is someone in trouble? The bot pauses and cocks its body sideways, like a dog trying to understand what you're saying. Then it gives a frustrated hop, looks pointedly up at you, then toddles to one of the greenhouses and enters their little bot door beside the human door. Follow it. Figure out what it wants. Yeah, we did this. The plants need to be moved. Okay. Alright. What we got there? We can get a 2, 3, 4, 5. We're probably gonna want that 8. Actually. Okay, should we make use of our redraw hand? Yeah. Okay. Ooh. That's good. Hey. Thank God for upgrading cards. Okay. Our toughness is getting up there, and I think we can upgrade another one of those basic cards now. That would be a cool thing to do. Over at the garrison. Visit the gym. Upgrade this one. Eagle Eyes 2. Okay, what did we get for that? What does Eagle Eyes 2 look like? Ooh. We got Rainbow Eyes now, and it's gemmed. Was it gemmed before? It's 3 now. That's good. It was 0 before, and now it's a 3, and that is overall an improvement. Nice. Okay. We almost got our combat and bravery all the way up, so... This is just reception, right? Yeah. Brett's a total hard-ass when he's got his security chief hat on, but gradually you're stealing glimpses of the fuller picture of who he is as a man. He seems sad sometimes that he's got to deploy a bunch of kids to help guard the colony. He believes in the importance of a good defense, but he'd much rather have you safe inside going to school and learning a trade. He's always telling you not to be heroes and get yourselves killed. All he wants you to do is come back safe. Alrighty. +3 bonus to straights, okay. Okay. Ooh, this one's gonna be tricky. Hold on. I don't think we can get a straight. Three, 5, 6, okay. No, I'm gonna redraw my hand, because I have a whole bunch of these crystal clusters. Okay, yes. A 7. A 6, a 6, and a 4, and a 4. How about an 8? I was already going to take on a whole bunch of stress here anyway, so... Ooh, not even close to the best possible score. I really need to relax. Any friends, any collectibles? No. Any dates? You follow him to the transports. I'm taking a transport, Dys calls out, and someone in Expedition waves him away as you climb into one of the trusty vehicles. Dys slides easily behind the wheel and flashes you another smile. Cheekier this time, as the transport rumbles cheerfully to life. Dys handles the transport well, sticking at first to well-worn roads before taking a poorly marked opening between the trees. Even off-road, Dys looks completely at ease. He drives until the forest suddenly stops and you break through the tree line to see an absolutely breathtaking vista drop away in front of you. Yay, I lost some stress. Dys turns off the transport and turns to you. Pretty, right? He says. I love that. Outside the colony walls, you can go basically anywhere and feel completely alone. You quirk your eyebrow at him and he blushes and takes your hand. I like being alone, he says, but I like being alone with you even more. Yay, okay. We lost some stress, so we can do a little bit more stuff. Should we do combat again? Let's see what happens when we get bravery all the way up. Not combat, guard duty. You, Vase, and Nem have formed a pretty cohesive team, so you're usually deployed during the same shift. This month, though, Vase is out with the hunting party instead of taking a guard posting. You and Nem bond over some good-natured hazing, no such thing, of your temporary third-party member. Man, Nem, I really want to like you, but you make it difficult. Why you gotta haze people? Don't do that. A 5, a 5, a 3, a 3, and a 10. Sweet. Oh, not quite there with bravery. Damn it. Okay. pollen is very polleny. Oop, there's a log. Need that. I need a break soon. I know, I'm just looking for stuff. I know how this game works. Time to go for a break on the walls. No exploring, there's nothing left to explore. The planet is all explored out. Dys is staring out into the wilderness. He has his ankle wrapped tightly and propped up on a nearby crate. Vincent says, "I can't go out until my ankle's healed," he says grimly. "Twisted it last time I was working with the surveyors, so now I'm stuck up here. You manage to cheer him up a little by getting him to tell you about his favorite places to explore. It passes the time and you learn a little more about Dys. Well, he's shown us all his favorite places to explore by now. Playing in the snow. Yeah, that's not the best card. I mean, it's better than all these 2s I have. God, why do I have so many 2s? Actually, it's not the worst. It does have a gem. There's cards I can stand to get rid of first, so I'll keep my cards. Right. I think I can get combat and bravery up to 100. If I do guard duty now. So I might do that. Man, the pollen is thick. Has it always been this thick? Like, wow. Alright. Oh. We're only at 17 minutes and we're already halfway through the year. There's not usually much animal activity this time of year. Ever so often you're called to deal with a hop eye that snuck in or some other nonsense, but mostly you walk around and wait to be useful. You fill the time by listening to audiobooks, especially ones for school. There are a lot of ways to get school credit, and you're lucky you can do a bit of studying while at work. Alright, +1 to physical cards, nice. Though we don't have that many. You can do a 6, 7, 8, although no. I hate you, pest control, I hate you. No. Alright, can we +2 one of these? Yeah. Yes, we maxed out them both. Alright, +1 to physical increases. Alright, so we can get our toughness up real fast. An extra draw perk. Draw an extra card at the start of challenge. Nice. Whew. This is fun. I love maxing stuff out. Draw an extra card at the start of a challenge. Nice. Okay. Nem, it's your birthday. Hey, want to train together? What card did we get? Hurting a friend. -4 to last card. No, thank you. I don't want to... I mean, I want to... No. No, I'm not getting that card. I'm not taking that card. Do you want a flower? Yay. Okay. Let's just farm. Hi, Cal. I love that he waves at me as I pass. Love that. Oh, there's another flower to replace the one I just spent on anemone. Everyone here is so afraid of dying that they don't even bother living. I'm not afraid of death. And the thought doesn't scare me at all. I know I'll die eventually, and the thought doesn't scare me at all. I used to think that the inevitability of death meant life was pointless. But now I find it comforting. Nothing you do can change the fact that your life doesn't matter, so you can do whatever you want. And if people don't like it, or they make fun of you, who cares? They're gonna be dead soon. I don't know. I find that freeing. Okay. I'm really worried about you, Dys. What can we do to make you not disappear? I really, really worry that we're not going to be able to save him. Alright. Work on the farm. It's nice working alongside your mom and dad. I like that this is different from last time. Though your dad's usually analyzing plants and your mom is usually cursing liberally at the soil, they always make time to eat lunch as a family with you. It's nice. A little embarrassing, but nice. Alright, oh, we have 2 8s? Huh. Hold on. That's better. Oh, we can do a 4, 5, 6. Doesn't quite get us there. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8? Yeah! Full straight. Love you, wild value card. Awesome. I really didn't think that was gonna work. And it's not even the best possible score. Wow. Right, toughness, you're getting up there. Alright, Loom is just a military dictator at this point. Okay, hello over Tumna, are we winning or what? We're killing it out there, people. Every day we claw a little more territory from the savage aliens of this planet. A potato pod arcs through the air and lands with a broken sport at Loom's feet. Those Xenos attacked us first, and now they're learning don't mess with humankind. The crowd is now evenly split between cheering and booing. The Stratos are agitated, and you hear calls for things to return to how they were, and how luminous soldiers are killing the planet. Even the council lined up before the station facing the crowd looks inflicted. We left Earth to get away from this shit, your dad shouts, and you turn to him in surprise. He rarely swears. Now look at us. We're right back where we started, fighting each other and the planet. We brought it with us. Utopia hops up on stage. She's gonna get her hand broke. He's lying. This year we lost 2 surveyors in the swamp, Sorrel and Quinny. They'd be alive today if Loom hadn't sent them to clear out a manticore den for no good reason. The only threat to our colony here is you. And then he crushes her hand. Ouch. Thank you for your input. Your concerns have been noted. You Stratos are lucky we didn't crush you under our boots and take your colony by force. Before we got here, this colony was doomed. You're only alive because I was merciful. Just a bunch of burned-out hippie fugitives. What was your plan for surviving about here? Wishful thinking? Singing songs and talking to animals? You need us, not the other way around. I'm done pretending I need to listen to your opinions. If you want to live, you'll do what I say. Maybe it's time to clean house. We need team players here, ones who share one vision for the future of Vertumna. Ahem, sir. Shall I continue with the traditional formalities now? Whatever. Do it if it makes it feel better. You're all cowards. Alright, let's go find Dys. You look everywhere, but Dys is nowhere to be found. He's not up on the walls or in the robotics lab, just hanging out at sighted expeditions. He's just gone. Not even congruence can get a read on his location. You grow steadily more anxious as the late sunset comes and goes. Where could he be? The festival continues after sunset, with a huge bonfire and raucous dancing. Someone carries a trivet over from the ranch to be skewered and roasted over the flames. You're far enough away that you can't hear the plant-like creature's dying wheeze, but the smell of roasting flesh is hard to escape. As the party winds down, you catch sight of a familiar shadow creeping in through the front gates. Congruence cheerfully informs you that she now has location data for Dys, and you breathe a sigh of relief. At least he's home. But where was he? The week after Vertumnalia is one of the hottest since you landed. You're supposed to take time up for a much-needed break, but it's just so humid and awful and tempers are short. There's graffiti cropping up. There's a conversation going on between the two factions. Zero tolerance policy for political graffiti. The atmosphere is oppressive. and its sweltering nights make your nightmares intense. You return to work feeling more stressed than before. Great. Alright, can we go talk to Dys? Can we see what he was doing? I would like to talk to him and ask about that whole mess. Great, babe, come on. Tell me where you were going. Okay. Alright, let's just... Let's just continue increasing our toughness. Our biology might get all the way up there, too. It's always pretty warm in Vertumna, but inside the geoponics domes, there's always the perfect temperature. Is it pouring during wet? Take a break in the dry heat of the desert biome greenhouse. Parched during dust? Refresh yourself in the rainforest biome. It's nice to be outside out under the suns, but after growing up in a climate-controlled spaceship, it's nice to be able to control the weather again. Ooh, nice. Awesome. Oh, I'm loving... That's bravery, right? Bravery is making us draw more. Loving that. Loving that. And we also got this as well. Yes? Oop. 4 of a kind. And... yeah. Not even the best possible score. It's getting up there, though. Our toughness. Oh, Cal. What's up? Hi, Solane. What's going on? Oh, nothing. Cal sighs, just thinking about, well... He trails off and scuffs his foot in the dirt. I guess it's not like you can get me in trouble now, so yeah, I used to have a pet. She was like a little pink caterpillar. I called her Socks. She lived in a trunk up in the storage barn. Nobody knew. He scrubs the back of his arm over his face. But she didn't stay forever. Eventually she got big, like real big, and I couldn't figure out what to feed her, so she ran away. Cal sighs and looks wistfully up at the sky. I just hope she's doing okay, wherever she is. Yeah. Aw, poor Socks. Oh, Rex wants to talk to me. What's up? Okay, he's making the bar. My bar! I've been working on a special project ever since I joined the construction crew. The colony needs a place to cut loose, you dig? I think it's about halfway done. Yeah, it's ambitious. I'm sure it'll be great. Just seeing you makes me super energized. I can almost hear the music now. That's right, the bar's gonna have live music. You know anyone who plays an instrument? I'm gonna work double time to finish this place. If you want to help, bring me all the mushwood you can find. Okay. That was a lot of conversations. No one else? Dys, buddy, come on. Let me in. Humans are garbage. Okay. Toughness, let's keep on going. Let's keep going. Yeah, water fight. How high is our biology? Oh, we're gonna max it out. Awesome. A 6 and a 6. And a, no, and a 5. And a 5. And another 6, maybe? No. Oh. There we go. Not quite the best. Biology's maxed up. Enhance your DNA and engineering. Well, I already did that, so, oh. Maybe we should do that. I mean, I don't think it'll help us out very much now. Whatever enhancement we get, but ought to be worth a try. Oh, hey, Dys. Okay, I'm gonna check out engineering first, and then I will be right back to you, Dys, because we need to talk. I don't know how good the other enhancements would be, though. Of course I want to. Super strength. +2 for every other physical card. Yeah, that's good. It's a lazy person's dream. Eat whatever you want, don't exercise at all, and still look like you spend all day at the gym. It's a tricky process. Okay, that's the same. Sweet. Okay. Dys? What's up, Dys? That evening when Dys isn't in his quarters or his usual spot near the expedition vehicles, you have a sixth sense of where to find him. His old secret hideout, in the big drainage pipe under the wall, where he still goes sometimes when he needs to escape and be alone. Sure enough, there at the entrance of the pipe, there he is at the entrance of the pipe. But something's wrong. He's fiddling with a package, furtively. His head jerks up as you approach and he clutches it to his chest. You can barely believe your eyes, but it doesn't take an engineering genius to see he's holding a bomb. What are you doing? Dys stares at you for a few moments. Weighing the truth. I'm leaving, he says eventually. Noctilucent made me a deal. Sabotage the colony during the next attack and they'll let me become a gardener. Don't get in my way, Solane. I don't want to have to hurt you. Set it off. Let's leave together. Dys opens his mouth like he was ready to argue, then catches up with what you said. Wait, what? He sputters. Right now? For serious? Okay. Wow. He stares off into the distance for a moment. Okay, he repeats. That. Wow. We should set it in the living quarters. This is draw jobs. What, Solane? We don't have to do that. Blowing the wall is enough. Fine. You and Dys both go to the living quarters, him to set the bomb and you to pack your bag. You didn't expect you'd be running away from the colony forever when you woke up today, but you had a feeling it would always come to this. You meet up with Dys at the tree line. He grabs you and kisses you desperately, biting into your mouth and crushing your body against his. It's all you can do to respond in kind. He breaks with a gasp. Ready? He asks. It's now or never. You turn and watch as Dys activates the detonator. There's a short lag and then you see the explosion. A half second later, the shockwave and the sound roar past you, enveloping you in heat. The mist of wet season evaporates immediately, replaced with the smell of ozone and burning. This holds you tightly as you watch the skeleton of the stratospheric finally crumble in on itself. There's only so much the fire suppressant system can do. You watch as flames engulf the rest of the colony, the cries of the people inside swallowed up by the chaos of fire. When you've looked your fill, Dys takes your hand and wordlessly leads you into the forest. The end. Oh, wow. Okay. You never returned. Okay. Get the ran away ending. I wasn't expecting it to end there. Oh my goodness. Ran away. Oh boy. You believe the colony was destroyed after that night, but you never come back to find out. As horrible as the act was, you tell yourself you were only speeding up the inevitable. Humans were not meant to be on this planet, and sooner or later the planet was going to fix that. You and Dys are together, and you're free. That's what matters. You promised Dys's friends have a procedure. As promised, Dys's friends have a procedure to absorb you, which you and Dys undergo together. It isn't what you were expecting. You don't really get to stay you. Instead, it's the beginning of a new life as guardians of the planet itself. Over time, you forget you were even human. Oh my goodness. In the moment of your death, as your brain cells fizzle out one by one and shut down forever, A vision swims in your mind's eye. Is that a person? It's you, only ancient. His arms are covered with so many data bands, so many lifetimes of knowledge. The ancient you speaks without moving his mouth. Not in words, but in something like pictures. Still, you understand. A traitor to humankind, he crows. I knew we had it in us, but I never thought I'd seen a day. I could have done better. I can tell from the weight of your soul that many of your friends and family died before their time. People who might not have, perhaps, if you made different choices. It's natural in grief to wish you could have done something different, to have saved someone, but we're special, aren't we? We really can save them. We have a chance to take another path, change the way our life turned out. He reaches out a hand. Come with me. Oh boy, okay. I wasn't expecting the game to end there so early. I wasn't expecting there to be an early end. Oh. That's just, let's see how much we've, unlocked. Oh boy, I don't even know what to say. That was very sudden, but, I'm kind of speechless. I feel like that was what our character had been working up towards the whole time. Like, yes, I saved Tammy, I saved my mom and my dad, but Solane never really cared about any of them. I really feel like he was on Dys's side. The thing that disappoints me the most is that I didn't get that achievement for maxing out all of my skills, all of my physical skills. But I've got more runs to do in the future. I know I can do it. I know I can do that. I definitely want to do another run where I save Dys. I can stop Dys from blowing up the colony. That would be an interesting turn of events. But I feel like that's where my character would have taken it. Okay, so that was my second, playthrough of I Was a Teenage Exocolonist. And, wow, yeah, I think I liked it a lot better that time. Like, I had my problems with the first run, but I really think that this is the kind of game that lets you kind of pick and choose which mechanics you want to engage with. Like, stress was not really an issue for me in that first playthrough. Partly because I had the calm temperament, whatever you call it, enhancement. But also just because I wasn't going outside, I was just staying in the colony all the time. So stress kind of felt like a superfluous mechanic, but, once I actually I chose to engage with that mechanic, then it really became more important. And, I don't know, was there anything that I did engage with in the first playthrough that I didn't this time? I don't really think so. I definitely went more into the smarts in the first playthrough, and, like, creativity. I was more diverse in who I chose my friends to be. And in this one, I was really just focusing all on Dys, and a little bit on Anemone as well, but mostly just Dys. Which makes me feel like this is an appropriate ending. But, ooh. Yes, I really like this game. It grew on me. I had my problems with it after the first go around, but I was always going to do another playthrough, but I have to thank my friend Des for suggesting that not suggesting that I do another playthrough on recording, for making me come up with the idea to do my second playthrough on recording, because this was definitely more exciting than my first run. And I'm happy I was able to record it. Yeah. Oh no. Start your new life is just go to the new main menu, yeah? Yeah. There's Dys again. Oh boy. Yeah, I really hope there is an ending where we can, like, stop him from blowing up the colony. It really sucks that everyone died, but I don't know. My only issue with the ending is that it felt very sudden and there wasn't a ton of build up. Like, when I said let's do it, I assumed that we would at least be waiting until the attack on Glow, because that's when the explosion happened in the first run. But then he was like, what, now? And I was like, oh, this is ending now. Okay. That kind of snuck up on me. But, yeah. Truly, what a beautiful game. What a beautiful game. So interestingly crafted. There are definitely still a lot of little bugs here and there. Typos, sentences that don't entirely make sense, which don't really bug me. The only thing that really bothers me is that sometimes you'll get, like, more events in one interaction than you're supposed to. Like, a few episodes ago, I relaxed in the gardens and leveled up Ricky Chicky twice for some reason. I don't know why that happened, but that happened a bunch. Like, in the first run, I speed ran through the whole socks quest with Cal, and yeah, in this run it gave me that awful pest control card twice, which I think was actually quite a good card for me on my first run, but was terrible for me this time. So yeah, it's really interesting the different ways you can approach this game. So I'll definitely be playing it some more in my off time, but for now I'm going to be playing something different on the channel. I think I had a game in mind to replace this one when I finished my first run, and I think that's still the one I'm going to go with. Still that same, like, RPG. It'll be another long series, which I don't always love doing long series, but this one went pretty well. I enjoyed this one all the way through, so maybe that spells good things for another long series. So yeah, I'm excited for that. But until then, I have been Mars, and I will be back with another game.